and I hope you've all had a great day. Welcome to Planespotting Mike live on an unexpected show. We'll tell you why in a few moments. But do say hello and I'll give you some shout outs, and do hit the like, share the stream, share the channel. And I'll just show you some of the photo entries we've got. We've got 21 entries so far, so I've beat last week's record of 16. And I've got some great photos. But I'll just let everyone tune in and let it build up slowly. Hello to the Planespotting channel, Alex. Hello, mate. Hello to Josh. Alright, mate, how are you doing, kiddo? Hello to me mum. Good evening to Mikey. Good evening to Callum, who's just joined. Alright, mate, I hope you're alright. Who else have we got on here? Kyle, whether he's still watching or he's but anyway. Alright, Steeler, all the way from Ireland. What's the crack? Well, I'm not really organised and planned for this, but it's to make up for Saturday anyway. I'll tell you why in a moment. But if you do like this, do hit the like, share. I'll give you some shout outs, and we'll just see how this show goes tonight, because I'm not organised, I'm not planned. But, you know, those things happen at the end of the day. I will go through 21 of the entries. If there's any more, you've still got an hour and a half. But do just bear with me anyway, because, you know. Yes, so welcome to everyone who's new tuning in. And everyone new and old. Not that anyone's old, like. Yes, I am watching the chat below on my laptop. Cheers for the subs to my channel. Yes, appreciate it. Do head over to Kyle's channel, who will be bringing some of his own little content and videos from his own. And I have put the channel on the Facebook group, but anyway, he's got a couple of videos up already. And that's his channel there, Kyle W. So do check the Facebook group and drop him a subscribe. Let's show the great lad some support there. I hope you're alright, Kyle, anyway. Callum, Steve, Josh, Alex, Denise, Mikey. I don't know how this is going to go, but hey, oh, it's one of them. Yes, if you're wondering what I've done to the finger, I haven't burned it. I haven't cut it. It's just in work today, cleaning some trays, and some of them I've got a little, because they're metal. And when you're moving trays around, you know, sometimes they stick, so you've got to try and break them apart and cut myself, you know. So, good evening and welcome to Planespotting Mike live. That's only just been planned in the last 2 hours, but on tonight's one I'm just going to talk whatever I can, and if you've got any questions then just drop them. All good myself, Denise, thank you. Yes, very much glad you're well. Yes, Mikey, AFC Liverpool are flying high. Liverpool hit and miss, but we love them anyway. Your YouTube channel is going. Great. Buzzing for you, man. Hello to your lovely nan as well from Ireland. I'll pass your love. A big shout out to Steve and Megan, my friends there in Ireland. Yes, do hit the like. I will give a big shout out to everyone who's been amazing so far, because my brother's been in and out of hospital the last day or two, not feeling great. So everyone is doing all she can to help him out, and I'm helping the best I can. So big shout out to everyone, and big shout out to the NHS who are doing all they can to make my brother better. And just big shout out to everyone. Going, yes, and as you say, Steve, there, my channel is going great, yes. It is now at 435 subscribers on YouTube, which now leaves us 65 more subscribers away from 500. So once I can hit 500, I will get the community tab, which is on YouTube. I can post my photo, just like Facebook, I can post my photos to YouTube and upload statuses and do a bit more. So we are only 65 away from that. So if you can hit the like, share, subscribe, share the channel, that will get that. And once we get to 500, after that, you're not far away from 100k. So that'll only you can earn that in a month. So come on, guys. So that's at 500, community tab. At 100k, I get paid by YouTube for my videos. So come on. Yes. I'm just gonna blab and blab and blab anyway, because it's not unplanned. So coasters are going on order tomorrow or Saturday. Lanyards are going on order as well. I'm not trying to give any hints or ideas away of what the announcement is tomorrow, but and there's another announcement as well. There's 2 tomorrow, but you know, for those that know, shh. Anyway, unfortunately, Saturday, it's out of my control, but the show with Living at Large Paul is cancelled. That will be rescheduled. It will be rescheduled, and I can't say when or where and when it will be announced, but it will be rescheduled. That's because in work, I've got to work all day because some of the staff has taken ill, so they're going to have a week or 2 off work. So we are short staffed, so unfortunately I won't be able to do the show on Saturday. That's why I'm live now. Loose lips sink ships, yeah. And thank you to Kyle and Steve, who's sending their get well to my brother. Yes, he was not well. They will get to the end of it and see what's causing it, but thank you to everyone who's sending their wishes there. Yes. But I hope everyone's well anyway. Thank you for supporting the channel so far. And you still doing the photo of the week? Yes. This live here, I'm not planned, I'm not organised, so just, you know, let's just go along with it. Photo of the week will still happen, and I'll be live from 6 o'clock tomorrow. And I've got 21 entries. You've still got an hour and 25 minutes to get a photo in. And I will be live tomorrow for the weekly chat at 6 o'clock. And then from 8 o'clock, I'll do the draw for the photos and do some of the announcements. Hope your brother gets well soon, mate. Thank you, Callum. Hit that subscribe button, yes. Show some support, show some love for me brother, for just this stream. I know it's out of the blue and you just didn't expect it, but how many entries? How many entries? Well, 21 I've got so far. Beat last week's one of 16. So, yes. The Facebook group is at 49 members. YouTube is at 435. Do drop some links in the chat if you can for Twitter, Instagram, Facebook page, the YouTube channel, the TikTok, whatever. Get well soon, mate. Thank you, Mikey, for the wish there. Good evening to Avgi. Thank you to everyone who's tuning in. Didn't know I was going to go live, but hey ho. It's to make up for Saturday because Paul's show won't go ahead due to some issues in work. I don't know what's going on in the chat there, but we have got some messages, but Josh is removing them, so thank you, Josh. Just a big thank you to Josh, who's doing moderating on here. Kyle for your hard work on Facebook. Mikey, thank you for your help as well. I don't know what the comments were because I've never seen them, so I only looked down at my laptop and seen what they were just deleting them, but hey oh. Yes, earlier on we had the anti-nothing, and while I missed it anyway because I was on the way home from work and I was in the pub having a pint anyway with the chef. That's all I'm going to say. Come home and have me tea. While I was eating me tea, I heard the anti-off taking off. Over the back here, over my back garden here, it's taken off, and when I looked at the radar, I was like, typical, innit? I've reported the comment as well, the little scumbag, but we move rapid work, Josh, mate, smashed it. I don't even know what the comment was, so if you don't want to, I don't know what, don't think I want to know anyway. Cheers, come on, take that. Yes. And I will just recap this group, because some people keep asking me anyway. So, photo of the week I've just sent you there, Mikey, right? Let me just check that. Because I know there has been some, on other channels as well, there has been some comments and I don't want to repeat them. Right. I've just got your picture there, Steve, so Bradley, is that Bradley from Instagram or Twitter or Facebook? Let me know. So that's for Steve Morley, that now takes it to 22 entries on the photo of the week. Okay. Okay, I know, yeah. Big shout out to Donna and Bradley there. I have got your picture here, so I'll show that in a minute with the others. If Steve's watching, Steve, just message me on the chat what one it was for that plane, just so I know. So, right, photo of the week, which will announce the winners tomorrow at 6. I'll be live from 6 o'clock and I'll be doing the draw from 8. I'm great. Bit tired though. But you know, Michael, you might be always tired, but hey-oh. We're all tired at the end of the day. So I'll just show you some of the photos of the week that I've received for tomorrow. So we've got this one. We've got, and if you like any of them, then just say in the chat. So we've got this one, which was Josh Tremmy, who sent the EasyJet Neo livery coming in from Larnaca. That was at Liverpool. So that was the EasyJet there. Great photo, that Josh, mate. We've got, let me find it now. We've got my mum's photo here of the Liverpool team taking off to Glasgow in the sunset. So that's a 757. Hello to my brother Matthews in the chat. So big shout out to my brother there. This is my brother, the one that's just come on, that is not well at the moment. So Matthew, do thank you. Just say thank you to everyone in the chat for sending their get well messages for you, and yes, we're all thinking of you there. We've got, this is a friend of mine. I do love this one. She sent this one in of the red arrows there. The red arrows taken off at Blackpool Airport for the Blackpool Air Show a few months ago. So they're the red arrows. We've got, where is it now? This is Esther, the plane spotter, who sent me this Virgin one, the Strawberry Fields Virgin Atlantic A330. And we've got Peter, who sent this EasyJet taken off from Manchester. That's the EasyJet. We've got Claire's boyfriend, who sent me this one. Where is it now? The Virgin Atlantic 747, departing Manchester. We've got Alex from the Planespotting channel, who sent the Singapore A350. I know the pictures might be show up blurry, but I do apologise for that. We've got Living at Large Paul, who should have been my guest on Saturday's show, but the show's cancelled due to some problems, but we'll reschedule that. But he sent me this one of the Jet 2 departing Manchester. We've got Will P, who's not on yet, but he does get about, doesn't he? Will P, who also sent the Jet 2. Mikey, I finally caught a plane flying into Knock. I always miss them because the weather over here is... Yeah, I do know, yeah. So that's Will P, the bus driver, by mine, with that picture there. We've got a friend of mine, doesn't fly that much, but he sent me this one anyway offline. It's the EasyJet Wing. Something different, like. We've got Donna, who's watching with the Ryanair. I think it was when she was boarding her flight last week from Liverpool to Dublin. Or she was boarding it at Dublin coming back home. Well, she sent this one of the Ryanair. That's Donna there. We've got a lad called Tom, who sent this Gulfstream one. That was at Manchester, I think it was. The Gulfstream, it comes to Liverpool quite a lot. And I entered this one. This one is unbelievable, this one. This was when for my birthday. Yes, that Gulfstream was one that he took, yeah. This one was taken for when I went for my birthday to the airport pub at Manchester Airport. And first time that I've ever seen it. And I was having a beer in my hand. And this was awesome. It's the Emirates A380, the blue one, departing Manchester over my head. And I'll show you what one it is. Because I've got the model. It's this one, the Emirates A380, the blue one. That one with the Dubai Expo and be part of the magic. That's the one I take. So, and I'll just show you that picture once again. It's the blue Emirates A380 departing Manchester with the lovely white clouds, and the sky was heading into tea time. So it was lovely. We've got another one who sent a Ryanair. Where is it now? This one, I think it was Manchester anyway, or Liverpool. But that's the Ryanair from the gate. He took the picture of his plane from the gate. We've got Kai. This was the last one in 2019 at Liverpool. The last one of the last EasyJets, the old one. So that was taken from the mound. The old EasyJets, I remember them. We've got me brother, who's picked this one, and it's a picture of mine, but he's picked it for his one. And it was the other week when did that, I think it was that video, 20 minutes long, with about 4 or 5 departures, and it is the A400 doing a flyover at Liverpool. The A400. So he's picked that one, the A400. This is EGC Dan on Instagram, who sent me this one. And it is the Tui one. The Tui departing Manchester. It looks like the 767 Dreamliner. So it's that one. We've got this one, which is a great one. This was sent to the admin Kyle, and he sent it over to me. And it is the Sopwith Camel. The Sopwith Camel. Yeah, that's a Sopwith Camel. And this one is one that I took, but my nan's picked it. So it is the I think it's on one of the first flights into Liverpool. Well, just not long after the inaugural flight, taken from Oglet Lane. It is the Lufthansa taking down Oglet Lane overhead. The Lufthansa Mitsubishi CRJ. Yeah, it is. They're all great shots. Unbelievable. We've got Delia, who's Arnie Pants, who sent me this one, taken the other day. And when I see this, and I show you now, oh my God, what a photo. And it is the Hawk taken at Valley, RAF Valley. What a shot that is. Close up to the Hawk at RAF Valley. So we've got that one. This one, we're coming to the end now. These are the last two now. If I can find them. It's the name on this, an Aer Lingus A330, and it's got the name Padre on it, and it's the pilot. You can see the pilot, so we've got that one. And then we have just got this one from Steve Murray in Ireland, and it's a Ryanair on approach into Knock from his front garden. So that's the last entry that we've got so far. So you've still got an hour to go. So if you know anyone that's got any pictures of planes, friends, family, post them on the page, or get them to send them to you, and then you send them to me. And then you'll find out tomorrow if you're in the top 3. I might even do a top 4. And then see if you win the photo of the week. Because tomorrow's show will be the last one until next Friday. As I am just going to have a chill out, relax, work, just spend time with my nan and family, and then just catch up on a bit of planes on YouTube, shows and videos that I haven't seen lately. But yes, they're the 22 photos we've got so far. Coasters are going on order tomorrow or Friday or Saturday. So are lanyards. Remember, there's no show on Saturday because I had to reschedule it. But you know, do comment below which one's your favourite. We've got, and I'll just say what we've got. We've got Josh, who put EasyJet Neo. You've got me mum, who's put the 757 with the Liverpool team on. You've got Claire for the Red Arrows. Got Esther for the Strawberry Fields Virgin. Peter with his EasyJet. Daniel with his 747 Virgin. Alex with his Singapore A350. Paul with his Jet 2. Got Will P with his Jet 2. Got Ben with the EasyJet Wing. We've got Donna and Bradley with the Ryanair. We've got Tom with the Gulfstream. We've got my one with the Emirates A380 Dubai Expo going over my head when I was having my beer. Got Will with his Ryanair. We've got Kai with the old EasyJet. Got my brother with the A400 that I took. You've got Dan with his 767 TUI. Got Ian with his Sopwith Camel. My nan with the Lufthansa. Delia with the Hawk. Mike with the Aer Lingus Padre. And you've got Steve Murray with the Ryanair on arrival into Knock. Knock, knock. I think I've got an idea what one's my favourite, but do remember, if I do win, I'll pass it on to someone else, so I'll redraw it. Will with the Arriva bus, beep beep. Oh. Yes. So we've got a lot coming up over the next few months. There's 2 announcements, so I'll say them tomorrow. But what I will announce, there will be a live show in February from Belfast. In December, in literally 49 days' time. We're going into 49 days, actually. Live from the Isle of Man. Christmas show is up to now. That will be the 23rd of December. With the mince pies, the Christmas crackers, the autographs, your selfies, and watching the planes together, wearing something like I'm gonna get me Santa's hat and a Christmas jumper. So if you want to wear something Christmassy, please do. Do come down. It'll be about 4 hours, 5 hours, whatever. See how long I can manage for. It's at the Liverpool Airport Mound, down at the flying school. And there won't be just be me there. There'll be a few... Someone's doing a live stream, maybe if you remember, Planespotting Mike. And there'll be other followers and people there. So let's have a laugh. Let's have a great time. Let's go into the new year and Christmas Day with a banger. And I will be selling merchandise also. Donations towards a charity. And donations towards my work, which is also a charity at Strawberry Fields. If anyone's got any ideas of what charity I could put it to, what I'm looking at the moment is prostate cancer, maybe. There's my granddad at that. Oh. And plus at the Christmas one, it will be the anniversary of my granddad as well. 5 years of him passing away, yeah. So, it'll be 2 charities. I'll probably do the prostate and my work at Strawberry Fields. We had a gorgeous helicopter this afternoon at Liverpool. Don't rub it in. Don't rub it in, Josh. I've had a blaming mad day in work, to be honest. Down on my hands and knees, cleaning the floor, cleaning all the pipes, cleaning all the walls, pulling all the fridges, freezers, everything out, cleaning behind them. Do you want a photo? Joking. You can have a selfie with me if you want. And if you've got any books or photos of planes or whatever, or you want me to sign, go ahead. If you haven't, just bring a piece of scrap paper and yeah. Also the yes, people sometimes keep asking, what about your summer plans? Well, picnic at Speak Hall. Watching planes, eh? And a picnic. Anyone got any questions, you can just ask. You can all have a photo with my lovely muggin if you want. Behave yourself, Kyle. Yes, there won't be any premiere Sunday because I'm not down at the airport tomorrow. Well, on Saturday, but I am looking to go down sometime tomorrow. But we'll see what the weather's like. I wanted to go down and see play, but the forecast doesn't look good. Also, let's just remember the airport are now supporting the channel, and I still haven't got all of them yet, but it should be fine. There's no problem with it. Anyone who buys merchandise, that is only £9 anyway. If you send extra, let me know and I'll put it into the donation bucket. But I'll be taking donations towards my channel, so I'll cover the cost of equipment and whatever. And I will be, as a thank you towards the airport for supporting these shows, the channel, whatever, for me paying back and use for showing your support. Donations will also go towards the airport to help them towards their plans and their costs for the redevelopment. And just to say a thank you. I'm not thinking of something yet, one day at a time for me. I'm just thinking that ideas, because you know summer will be around the corner. Summer will be here. Big up Liverpool, yes. What helicopter was it, by the way, Josh? Nice. Still not seen that livery yet. I keep missing it coming into Manchester. I've seen it quite a few times, but that was the first time I managed to catch it properly. Thanks, Steve. It means a lot. Matthew Gowell. Yeah, just reading some of the comments. If anyone wants to ask anything, you can. Also on the social media and Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, I'm scrolling back through over the next couple of days and week, going back through some of the old photos and videos that I've taken last year and the last few months and whatever. And I'm also gonna go online. I don't know whether you like the idea of this, and I'm gonna look for old pictures of the airport online, the old airport and the new one, some of the photos from when the old airport shut down, and try and have a look at some of like the Beatles arriving at that old one, and some of the, you know, at the new airport now when it opened, and over the last few years of like, if you've got any pictures of Liverpool fans flying out to Madrid, or, you know, just, you know, some of the old pictures and from the old and new airport, and share them on the page. And if anyone else has got, if anyone's got any pictures of their own, of the old airport, new, then share yours. I was looking at some before. See if I can find them again now. The Beatles. Here we go. I knew we had one. It was meant to be the bus at 11:45. They bloody changed it this morning, now I know. So here's one old photo of the airport with loads of thousands of people on the balconies and waiting for the arrival of the Beatles. So that it'll be photos like that I'm gonna share onto the group and share them. And then we have this one here of the Beatles walking on the tarmac after getting off the plane at the old airport. So, you know. And we have got some of the old planes here. Look at the airport. So there's the control tower with the Cambrian plane. And then we've got what's that one? Penny Lane is in my head and in my heart. Do-do-do-do. Also got this old plane here. What is it? It's a British European Airways. Before it was British Airways. So we've got that one there. British European Airways. So, you know, picture's not clear on that of it, but I'll post it anyway. We've got hello to my non. And there's another picture of an old plane at the old airport. Look, and it's in colour. I don't know what plane it is, can't read it. How is everyone anyway? We've also got this old one, look. There. Just how things have changed, eh? So yes, gonna start sharing some of them old photos like that. So, where are we at now? I've got 50 minutes until the end of the photo of the week. Which one did everyone like anyway? Evening Golmy, yes. My lovely nan. Can be a pain in the bum sometimes, but hey ho, we can all be a pain in the bum. And you know what? Well, we're quiet for a minute. I'll get the books out. Yes, and I'll just show them. If anyone wants to get these books, there's the big book about planes, Amazon, and the little book of aviation, also on Amazon. And I'll get this one. This one just tells you about the different planes. So like the 747s, the water planes, the Red Arrows. On this one, I'll just, you know, we'll say about the Spitfires then, shall we? We'll just read about the Spitfires. The British Supermarine Spitfire is known for having successfully fought the German Luftwaffe Air Force in the Battle of Britain during the World War II. One of the fastest propeller-driven aeroplanes ever built. It was a highly effective and reliable war machine. The versatile plane. It was first introduced in 1938. I think that's when my nan was born. The Spitfire remained in service until the 1950s In total, 24 different versions of the Spitfire were built, with small changes made to the wings, the engines and the weapons. The wings. The Spitfire's wings had to be very thin to maximise speed, but they still had room for a cannon and machine gun, giving the pilot a lot of firepower. The wings had built-in spacers for the wheels to retract into during the flight. Built for speed, the Spitfire combined the power of a Rolls-Royce Merlin engine to a sleek, streamlined, all-metal body created by the famous aircraft designer R.J. Mitchell. The result was an aircraft capable of reaching 575 knots per hour. That's 357 miles per hour in the level flight. So that's all about the Spitfire. All about the Spitfires. Here we go. This looks good. This one's the Blackbirds. That's the Blackbird. The Blackbird, or the SR-71A, was the perfect spy plane. Not only could it fly at an amazing 3,218 knots per hour, 2,000 miles per hour. Stop lying. Excuse me. Don't know who you are. Remove him. Not only could it fly at an amazing 3,218 knots per hour, 2,000 miles per hour, more than 3 times the speed of sound, but its onboard cameras could read a number plate on a car from 27 kilometres, 17 miles up. The Blackbird served with the US Air Force from 1964 to 1998. And it says, don't touch it. By the time it landed, the Blackbird's body became too hot to touch for about an hour. The pilot had to step clear on special steps that were wheeled up to the plane. Parts of the plane's body reached the same temperature as hot as an oven. Excuse me, I don't know who all these comments are. Smash the records. The Blackbird remains the fastest jet engine aircraft ever built. It set a number of world speed records in 1976, reaching 3,530 knots per hour, 2,193 miles per hour. It also set an altitude record for a jet engine aircraft of 25,930 metres, that's 86,000 feet. Getting bigger. Each engine was almost 5.5, that's 18 foot in length, but expanded another 15 centimetres, 6 inches in flight because of the heat. And that's all I'm going to read for now. You're pushing your luck, laddie. Alright, man, calm down. No comments like that. I don't even know who that person was. Uncle Barry. Uncle Barry, go and teach your grandkids a bit about planes. Or go and sit and read them a bedtime story, lads. Thank you to Kyle and Josh for removing them comments. Great lads, yous. Don't even know why he was saying liar. Don't even know what he's going on about. It's still at 435 on YouTube. And I'll just go through the pictures again. Just to recap, everyone. All pick your favourite when I show you them, so just say which one's your favourite. So we've got We've got this one. We've got Josh Tremmy. Josh Tremmy with the EasyJet Neo, the Neo livery. That's number 1. At number 2, we've got Claire with the red arrows. Yes, do comment what one's your favourite. We've got the Virgin Atlantic Strawberry Fields. We've got the Virgin 747. Yes, they are all brilliant. We've got the one with the Titan Airways 757, departing with the Liverpool team. Alex with the Singapore A350. Will P with the Jet 2. Living at large with the Jet 2 also. Peter with the EasyJet. Donna with the Ryanair boarding the plane. Me with the Dubai Expo Emirates A380 going over my head when I was having a nice burger and a pint at the airport pub on my birthday. We got another Ryanair. Oh, don't like big jet TV. Got Kai with the old EasyJet livery. Got the Jet, no, not Jet 2, but it's a jet anyway, you know. EasyJet, Wing. We've got the Gulfstream by Tom. We've got my brother who entered the A400 last week over Liverpool. This one's a good one. The Sopwith Camel. We've got Delia with the Hawk close up at the Valley, RAF Valley. Not me nan who entered, I picked it for her anyway. But that's the one I taken down Oglet Lane. It's the Lufthansa. We've got Dan with the not EasyJet. It's the TUI 767. I'm tired. That's why I'm just, you know, and I'm not planned anyway. That's Dan with the TUI out of Manchester. And that's all I've got so far. And oh yeah, I know. We've got this one here. The Aer Lingus A330 Padre by Mike, and we've got by Steve Murray the Ryanair on arrival into Knock in Ireland. You know, they're the photos so far. 22. Some people have started entering for next week, so. But I don't think I've saved them yet anyway. But do just, if you haven't started entering, just send me the picture again to make sure. Yes, and I will be drawing it at 8 o'clock tomorrow. Live from 6. Yes, and I'll get to some of the comments. If anyone's got a comment or a question, you can ask. Ah, old school. The Gulfstream looks nice, old class. Just been watching Big Jets Neo have a race with the British Airways Boston right behind. Nice. All brilliant shots, yet they are. And as I've just said to those watching, over the next week or so, I will be sharing some of my old photos I've taken last year and the year before. But also just to recap, I'm also going to be sharing some of the old photos of the old Liverpool airport. So pictures like this of the old planes and the old airport, and get some photos off the internet also of the new airport when it opened, and any big moments like when they've had the American government, and when Liverpool fans have been flying out of the airport and the airport's been chocker. Any of the photos at the airport have taken themselves online. Gonna share some of them so you'll be seeing old pictures of the old airport and the new airport. Wish I'd took more. I caught a few I went out to the Phillies and the Big BA. Horizon's out at 5:10 in the morning, mate. I'm just playing. I have been looking at that Horizon, but I don't think I'm going to be getting out of bed at 4 in the morning, mate. I need my sleep, lad. I'm off tomorrow, so I've got a few things to do tomorrow anyway for me, mum. And I am looking to go down for an hour if there's a nice dry hour, no rain, and it's just nice and cool and not wet. Go down for an hour and then bring you the live stream from 6 o'clock, which we will be live till about 9 at least. So make sure you've got all your Kyle, if you've got your beers in, and your Scran, Josh, Delia. I've just been showing your picture now, my love. And yes, it is Delia's picture of the hawk at the RAF Valley. What a photo that is, Delia. That photo is awesome. I hope you've had a lovely time anyway at the valley. Missed the Antonoff before. And just saying there, I won't be live on Saturday because I've had to reschedule the show with Paul. I could almost touch it. Alright, you know, they'll be rubbing it in, like. Beers and fizzy cola bottles. That's the one. Saw it leaving from the bedroom window. I know I got home. I was on the way home from work. Seen it, the radar, and it was on the way in. Gets home. Halfway through me tea, I heard the flaming plane going over. But yeah. Caught it well, just in frame. Saw it leaving, yeah. I'm dying to see these announcements. I'm gonna just hold on till tomorrow. How's it going, lad? And you are... I'm good anyway. That is a fab photo, innit? Delia, I give you a clap for that. Great photo. I hope it's in the top 4 tomorrow, though. Ain't that it, if that's not in the top 4 tomorrow? I'll be doing the draw the same way I did last week on the spin the wheel. So... Any good moments anyway, Delia? You know, any good moments at the Valley in the week? What were your favourite moments, Lara? Make sure you're all sub and like. Show some love for Mike's great efforts and great content. Cheers, Kyle. I know, not really organised properly for this, but you know, I had to make it up somewhere, so you got 2 shows. Oh, here we go. We've got a plane coming in tomorrow. 7:25. Alliance. It's a Learjet and it's coming from Tenerife. Horizon to Paris at 5:10 in the morning. The Ryanair flight in the morning's cancelled to Tenerife. I'll pour the people that are going to be in the airport at 3 o'clock in the morning and their flight's cancelled to Tenerife. Got the Lufthansa tomorrow, tea time. Play Airlines. We've got the Logan Air in. Oh well, guys. Yes, do hit the like, the share, the subscribe button, as Kyle said. I can hear buses going past and I heard a beep before. I wonder who was beeping me before. The Mountie. Hello to the Mount here. I don't know who this lad is. I know what. I am here. Got a quiz for you all. Does anyone want a quiz? Oh yeah. No, I've just found a true or false quiz on the internet, and it's KLM, but we picked the answers. So I'll read the question, and the more votes we get, if I get 3 people who comment true for free, and if it's only 2 votes for false, then we'll go with the one that's got the most votes. So this is question number 1. I don't know how many questions there is, but we'll see. And it's on the KLM. So the first question. So whatever gets the most comments, if like 5 true, 2 false, we'll go for true. So question 1. You can get sucked into an aircraft toilet. I don't know the answers, but is that will we go with true or false? So you can get sucked into an aircraft toilet, true or false? We'll give it a go, eh? So you can get sucked into an aircraft toilet. Is that true or false? What do you think? I don't know the answer anyway, but false. So we've got 1, 2 false. I'm just finding time, you know, to try and keep the stream going for a bit. And if you want me to do more of these quizzes, we can have a look, because I think it'll be a good idea, won't it? So we've got 1, 2, 3 false so far, and there's 10 people watching. You can get sucked into an aircraft toilet, true or false? I'd say false anyway. So we go for 3 false or 4 false. Let's have a look. The answer was false. So you can get sucked into an aircraft toilet, true or false? The answer was false. Next question. Question number 2 is you need a key to start the engine of a plane. You need a key to start the engines of a plane. True or false? We have been live now for an hour, so you need a key to start the engines of a plane. So we have got 2 false so far. You need a key to start the engine of a plane. True or false? It's a bit of a yes, no. Small planes, yes. Big planes, no. Well, this is KLM, so I'm guessing this is all about KLM. So we've got 1, 2, 3 false. So we'll check what the answer is. You need a key to start the engines of a plane. The answer is false. Question number 3. An aircraft door can be opened during a flight. The aircraft door can be opened during a flight. Oh yeah, imagine just opening the door and pushing someone out. An aircraft door can be opened during the flight. Well, we all know what that's going to be, don't we? True. Oh yeah, so Nan, you want to open the door and push someone out of it. An aircraft door. Oh yeah, if you're doing skydiving, yeah. True, but it would take some strength, like, yeah. Well, we'll go for true. Let's see. The answer is incorrect. The answer is false. You can't open an aircraft door during the flight. Question number 4. The pilot has a parachute underneath their seat. A pilot has a parachute underneath their seat. True or false? Oh! So why do stewardesses stop nutters from trying to open it? Maybe because they want to commit suicide, maybe, or they just want to jump out of the plane. Pilots have a parachute underneath their seat. True or false? So we've got 2 false. Anyone gonna say true or another false? So we go for false. And it is the correct answer. They have false. They have no parachutes under the seat. Question number 5. An aircraft has an horn. An aircraft has a horn. The last question was, Russ, the pilots have a parachute underneath their seat. Was it true or false? And the answer was false. This question now is, the aircraft has an horn. A horn. Is it true or false? Does an aircraft have a horn? So we've got a true. Beep, beep. Will P is not here, is he? Is Will P here? Beep, beep. So we've got true, a false. So we've got 2 true, 1 false. I'd say false. So we've got 2 and 2. Anyone else going to say true or false now? So we can pick one. Got 2 false, 2 true. Come on. We need another one. If we can get a third answer, then we'll go with it. The most votes goes for the answer. We've got false. So we've got 3 false, 2 true. Aircraft has a horn. It's incorrect. The answer is true. An aircraft does have a horn. The next question. cabin crew members are only there to serve you drinks. The cabin crew members are only there to serve you drinks. Go on, I'll have a pint right now, go on. So the cabin crew members are only here to serve us drinks. True or false? What? Why have I never heard a plane horn? Oh, so it really is a horn. It sounds like an alarm though, maybe. So the cabin crew members are only here to serve us drinks. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 false. Right, let's see. Correct. The next question. There is no row 13 on board an aircraft. There is no row 13 on a plane. True or false? There is no row 13 on board an aircraft. Correct. Mm-hmm. Is that true or false? So we've got 1 true, 1 false. Two false, 1 true. They do a lot more than drinks, yeah. Three false, 1 true. There we go. Incorrect. It's true. Depends what aircraft you're on about, but false. There is no row 13 on board an aircraft, and it was true. Right, this one's a bit of a complicated one. Is it that the impact of alcohol can appear stronger at altitude? So at altitude, the impact of alcohol can appear stronger. True or false? I swear I've seen row 13 on some planes. I don't know, because I don't really look at numbers. I just get on a plane, chill in the seat, and enjoy the ride. In reference to the plane that crashed, true. Luckily, yes, true. Yes, so we got 1, 2, 3 yeses. No, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 true. Let's have a look. Correct. The next question is a good one. All air traffic controllers, all ATC, need to speak at least 5 different languages. So the ATC controllers need to speak at least 5 different languages. True or false? Most of them just talk off the backsides anyway, don't they? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 false. I'm going to say true though. They all need to know English yet. I'd say true though. 1, 2, 3, 4 false, 1 true. Let's have a look. Correct, it's false. Oh well. I thought they would have, really. Right. This one is a bit of a mad question, like. But let's get see anyway. Cabin crew members are allowed to arrest a passenger. So the cabin crew members are allowed to arrest a passenger. Are they allowed to arrest a passenger? I think they've all speaking English as standard. So cabin crew members are allowed to arrest the passenger. Not generally, they are allowed to restrain but not arrest. So are the cabin crew members allowed to arrest the passenger? True, probably citizens arrest. They restrain unruly passengers. So we've got one true, 1, 2, 3, 3 false. So it's false. They are allowed to arrest the passenger, which is mad, isn't it, really? Where's the handcuffs then? Check the results now. We got 6 out of 10. Not bad. Not bad, really. 6 out of 10. Six out of 10. Get up there. Get up there, the Planespotting Mike. That's what I was wondering. Where's the handcuffs? Yeah, exactly. Right. Here we go, guys. Are you ready for this one? I found a good one here. Well, I did do. Where is it gone now? Pink fluffy ones. Over half right, that'll do me. Yeah, 6 out of 10. I'll take that. If that was me doing that on my own, probably been about 2 out of 10. I just had another quiz here, I'm just trying to find it again now. Right, this one is, how much do you know about your airliner spotting? So, which company, so these are photos and I'll show you them. And then you have to pick one, so I will try my best to show you them. But you've got to, this is an airline one now. So you look at the plane, look at the airline, and then you pick whether it is an, you've got, on this one you've got to pick whether it's a Boeing, an Airbus, an Embraer, or a Bombardier. So there's the first one. It's Avianca. So the airline is Avianca, and there's the plane. It is it, and whatever gets the most votes will go for. So is it a Boeing, an Airbus, an Embraer, or a Bombardier? Avianca. And I think there's 10 questions. You don't want my big head in the way though, so. So we've got a Boeing, an Airbus, an Embraer or a Bombardier. So we've got 1, 2, 3 Airbus. So correct. And it gives you an explanation. It was an Airbus. This is an Airbus A330, a twin-engine wide-bodied airline popular with airlines around the world. This one, right, this one's a bit different now. So we can't see what the airline is, but you've got to pick what the plane is. And it is fun. So I'm not going to show you what the answers are, but I'll tell you them in a minute. So there's the plane there. That's the plane. Now the answers are, is it a Boeing 747? Is it an Airbus A340? Is it an Airbus A330? Or is it a Douglas DC-8? So there's the plane. Is it an A340, a 747, or an A330? Or is it a -8? So we got an A340, and Airbus. Yes, Kyle. But which one would you go for? A330 or an A340? Big plane. No, really? I thought it was dead small, mate. A340, right? Let's have a look. It is an A340. So the Airbus A340 is a 4-engine wide-body airline featuring 3 sets of main landing gear mechanisms. The next one, right. This one, you get a lot of them at Manchester, but you've got to pick which one it is, and it doesn't show the whole plane. So, but it's a narrow body one anyway. But what type of plane is it? There we go. There's the plane. It's Lufthansa. But what plane is it? And I'll give you the answers in a minute to pick. So have a look. If you do like these quizzes, let me know and I can find some more and start doing more. So you've got the Lufthansa there. Unfortunately, Kyle, that one's not on the list, mate. Is it an Embraer ERJ145? Is it an Airbus A321? Is it a Bombardier CRJ900? Or is it a Boeing 737? So I'll let you look again. But you've got an Embraer 145, an A321 Airbus, a Bombardier CRJ900, or a Boeing 737. And there we go. Yes, it says Lufthansa, but you've got to pick which one it is. Is it an Embraer 145, a Bombardier CRJ, an Airbus A321, or a Boeing 737. And it's a narrow body. So we've got an A321, we've got a 737, we've got a 145. Gonna need some more votes to pick one. So if we get another one for the 145, then we'll go for that. If we get another one for the 737, we'll go for that. If it's an A321, we'll go for that. Hard dish. I've got a picture on my phone, but we've got to guess. So an A321, a 145, a 737, or a Bombardier 900. And there we go. I already know what it is anyway, but I could be wrong. So we've got 1, 2, 3 for Embraer. So we'll go for the Embraer. Nope, it's not. No, it's not. The answer we went for was Embraer. The correct answer was the Boeing 737. Shown is the tail structure of a Boeing 737-530 of Lufthansa. So it was the Boeing 737. Right. This one is a new airline. And it's seen on the live show the other day for Airliners Live. And we have to pick what one it is. So, and it looks like the picture was taken at somewhere like Manchester. Good challenge this. Yeah, I was just flicking through the internet looking for quizzes and true and false. And if you like them, I can do one on a show. If you agree and you want more, then let me know. And here is the airline. It's Norwegian, but what plane is it? And we've seen it on the Airliners Live show if you've watched Airliners Live. And the answers for this one is an Airbus A350. Is it an Embraer 1902? Is it the Airbus A220? Or is it the Boeing 787 Dreamliner? So you've got an Airbus A350, an Embraer 190, an Airbus A220, or the Boeing 787 Dreamliner. Norwegian. And I just think the windows give it away. But yes, you do see plenty of Norwegian, but I don't think you can see the Dreamliner anyway. But we'll go for the Dreamliner and we'll see. We've got 13 questions and we're going on to number 5 now. So if you are loving these quizzes, let's show some love in the chat and just give your thank yous to me for bringing you some challenges like this. If you want more, let me know. And I might do this once a week, like a little quiz show maybe. Going up to Christmas, because there's not going to be, and I can say it now, the way the weather's coming in now, looking at the forecast right through to the end of November, where it's going to be a lot more wet days than there is. So what I will be doing is carry on, as I said to Kyle, photo of the week will continue. If we get a nice dry day, I'll go down the airport and do a little show. I'll still do the weekly chats. So to make up for it, I'll do maybe quizzes or just chats like this. So the answer was the 787 Dreamliner, the Boeing 787 of Norwegian Air. This one, we've never seen it before, never heard the airline, and let's just give it a go. This one is a Swiss Air, but what one is it? And it does look boss. It's got like 8 engines. It is the Swiss Air, but what one is it? And I'll give you the answers in a minute to decide. So that's a Swiss Air. Is it a Boeing 707? Is it a Douglas DC-8? Is it a Convair 990? Or is it a British de Havilland Comet? So there it is there. I've never seen it and I don't know what plane it is, so we'll just give it a go. Right, so a Convair, let's go for that and see. Correct. Convair 990. Shown here is a Convair 990. It and the Convair 880 were among the first generation of jetliners in the late 1960s, going into the early 1070s. Very fast plane, Mikey. Well, I've just learned something new, so thank you guys. This one. We see a lot of them, but what is it? It is Air Canada now. That's all I'm going to give you. But what one is it? Air Canada. But what one is it? Is it a Boeing 777? Is it the Airbus A350? Is it the Boeing 767? Or is it the Airbus A330? So there it is. A lot of you are saying 767, and you are correct. The Boeing 767-300 of Air Canada. This one. Been on the plane loads of times. It's still, and you see it on the way into the RVP. I wish they brought the plane back, because it was a great airline. But what model of the Airbus is this one? What model of the Airbus is it? And it's Monarch. Is it the A320? Is it the A319? Is it the A330 or the A321? A321, A321, A321. Yep, let's have a look. It is the A321. Monarch Airbus A321 is stretched variant of the A320. Has 4 exit doors on each side of the fuselage. Right, this one. You've got to guess what airline it is. On this one, you have to look at the nose. So you've got to look at the nose on this one and decide which one it is. And I just think the engines will give it away as well. Come on, guys. I don't know what plane it is, but you've got to look at the nose first. So you look at the nose. What model of the airline is it? Is it the Boeing 787 Dreamliner? Is it the Airbus A220? Is it the Boeing 777-300? Or is it the Airbus A350? A350, let's have a look where that number going into question 9. And it was the Airbus A350. Front fuselage and the cockpit view of an A350-900. And it was built by Airbus. Right. This one is a tricky one, guys. And you've got to look underneath the plane. So you've got to look right underneath the whole plane underneath. And then I'll bring you. So you've got to look underneath the plane, the whole thing underneath. Look at the wheels, and then I'll give you the answers in a moment. So is it the Boeing 747? Is it the Antonov 124? Is it an Airbus A380? Or is it the Boeing 777? Caught me out there. So you've got the 747, the Antonov, the A380 or the 777. And you've got to look underneath. I could probably say a 777 or the A380. But we'll go for the 777 and then it is. So showing is the main landing gear arrangement of the Boeing 777 with 2 sets of 6-wheel mechanisms. This one now is going into question 10. So we've got 3 to go. In what country is this airliner manufactured in? So you've got to look at the plane and guess what country it's manufactured in. So there's the plane, and you've got to guess where it's manufactured, and I'll tell you the countries in a moment. And the airline is E2. So you've got the United States, you've got Japan, you've got Germany, or you've got Brazil. So it's the USA, Japan, Germany, or Brazil. So you've got to look at the airline and guess where it was manufactured. So you've got USA, Brazil, Japan, Germany. USA, Japan, Germany, Brazil. We're doing a couple of quizzes here, Alex. So, there we go. Brazil, 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 Brazil. And it was Brazil. This is a twin-jet E192 built in Brazil, and it's an Embraer. So this one's a bit... You've got to identify which heavy lifter this one is. You've got to identify which one it is. So look at the picture, and then I'll give you the answers. Is it the Boeing 747? Is it the Antonov 225 Mariah? Is it the Lockheed C5 Galaxy? Or is it the Antonov 124 Ruslan? So you've got to guess, is it the Antonov 225 or the Antonov 124? So we've got 124, 124, 124, we've got 3, so let's have a look. And you're correct. The giant Antonov 124 Ruslan is a heavy lifter aircraft intended for the transportation of heavy and oversized cargo and various special purpose vehicles. Right, we're on question 12, so we've got 1 to go after this. What is the narrow body twin jet airliner? So it's a British Airways, but you've got to pick which one it is. So BA, but what twin jet is it? Is it the Airbus A330? Is it the Boeing 757, the Boeing 777, or the Airbus A350? Alright, Alex, lads. Just because you Planespot more than all of us, lads. Oh, did it really? Very nice. I wasn't much into Planespotting back then. Calm down, lads. The Boeing 757 is a mid-sized narrow-body jet airliner powered by the twin engines and was designed and built by Boeing Commercial Aeroplanes. It is Boeing's largest single-aisle narrow-body passenger aircraft. And the last question of this one, and which one is it? Can you identify this single-aisle jet airliner? It is Delta, but you've got to identify. Is it the Embraer 190, the Boeing 737, the Sukhoi Superjet 100, or the Airbus A220? I've got a plane squawking there, it's on the air radar. What we got? It's Will from Stan's Planespotting. Oh, is that who it is? Not Alex. Right, got one more quiz after this, and then we'll end the live there, guys. So was it a 190, a 737, a 100, or an A220? Right, 220. Yes, it was a 220. The A220 series single aisle narrow body jetliner was designed by Bombardier and is now marketed by Airbus. It is optimized for the 100 to 150 seater market segment and includes the A220-100 and the A220-300 models. But that was Will earlier, he's in the chat too. Excellent. Good evening, Will. Good evening, Alex. Thank you for tuning in. we are now going to go on to one more quiz and then look at ending this. But remember, there's no live on Saturday with Paul. It will be rescheduled because of some unforeseen circumstances in work with me. So I will reschedule it. But I will be live tomorrow from 6 o'clock for the weekly chat and the draw. And then back live up next Friday. And remember, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, there'll be no content. Rest and chill out and working. What else to say? The weather doesn't look good right up until the end of November, so I'll see if I can stream at the airport, I will. If not, I will continue and remember this mod admins, Kyle, Josh, Alex on the pages. Just remember this one anyway. If I can live stream at the airport, I will. If I can't, I can't. And I'll just bring, in place of that, I'll just bring some live videos, like checking how everyone's getting on. Just have a chat. And then just do quizzes like this. So just bear that in mind, guys. And now, before we do crack on with the next quiz, the deadline is now closed. No more entries. So we've got 21 entries for tomorrow's draw. And after I've finished the live, and I'll say from 9 o'clock, admins, 9 o'clock, people can, and I'll put the post out, from 9 o'clock, people can start getting their entries in for next week's photo of the week, if that's no problem, guys. So I'll put a little post out late at 9 o'clock, and if you just want to put a post out and tell people they can get their entries in for next week, but there'll be no live and no content from Saturday. Behave, Will. This one is an aircraft spotting quiz. So this one, you've got to look at the plane and we have to name the plane. So I'll show you the pictures. This might be the last quiz and then we'll end it for tonight, because I will be doing about 3 hours tomorrow with you. So get your beers, get your Coke, get your Lucasade, get your chippies, get your sweets, get your chocolate, get your crisp, get your feet up on the couch, catch up on Corey after I've finished my live, or EastEnders. I don't care what you're watching tomorrow. Stick me on your telly for 3 to 4 hours. Right, so you've got to look at this aircraft and name the plane. So there's the plane. Is that one a Piper J3 Club? Is it a Stinson 108? Is it a Piper Pacer? Is it a Taylorcraft BD12? Is it an American Champion Scout? Or is it a Cessna 140? Got to head off now. See you all later. See you later, Alex. Hopefully see you tomorrow. Just remember what I said then, anyway, about the entries for the next week's photo of the week. They can get them in from 9 o'clock. So you've got to look at it and then decide what plane it is. Ignore the stupid adverts. A Piper J3 Cub, a Stinson 108, a Piper Pacer, a Taylorcraft BD12, an American Champion Scout, or a Cessna 140. So we had a Piper J3 Club. Any more votes, guys? I don't know whether you heard that, Kyle, earlier on. the announcement I made. Deadline is now closed. From 9 o'clock, we will be opening the entries. I don't know whether you want to put a little message up now on the Facebook group. Entries will be open from 9 o'clock for photo of the week. No content from Saturday. We have got 21 entries for tomorrow, but you can get their entries in from 9 o'clock tonight. So we've got J3 Club at J3. So you're saying C, Mikey, so would you say a Piper Pacer? I'll throw one up when the live ends, mate. Yes, I'll be putting one out when I finish. This probably will be the last one anyway for the quiz. How many have we got? We've got 20 here, guys. So this will be the last one, because I will be live for about 3 hours tomorrow, so... And thank you and all those for tuning in, hitting the likes, and just supporting the channel. I didn't think I was going. I didn't think we would go on this long, but I've made up for it with a quiz and going on. But don't forget, live tomorrow from 6 o'clock, and then that'll be it then for a week. But remember, if anyone needs any questions or ask about merch, do message me. If I can't get back to you, I will when I can. But if you're on Instagram, do drop me a message or message Josh Tremmy on his Instagram. He'll pass the message on. I'm sure he will. If it's Facebook, message Kyle, Alex, Billy Prescott, Will Pearce, he's known, beep beep, or me. And if I can't get back, they'll pass Alex, Kyle will pass on the message. But we will try our best. So we'll go for a J3 here. We'll get the answers at the end. Got to go. Great stream. Thank you. See you soon. Question number 2. Name the plane. So there's the plane there. This one here. What is it? Is it a Lancair Evolution, a Lancer IV? Is it a Cessna 400 TTX? Is it a Cirrus SR22? Is it a Vans RV10? Or is it a Glacier 3? So I'll show you the plane again. And Will P will be on in a few moments. Just getting a football update, a football score update. I don't care about Manchester United. They can go and lose themselves. I don't care about Manchester United. They can go and lose themselves for all I care. They're only a charity football club anyway, a charity shop team. Liverpool's the team for me, mate. So that's the plane, and you got to guess which one it is. A Lancer Evolution, a Lancer IV, a Cessna 400, a Cirrus SR22. And if you am getting me words muddled up, I am like that anyway with me language and speech, so I do apologise to anyone who can't understand me properly. Is it a Vans RV10 or a Glacier 3? So that's the plane. If I am just stopping for a few seconds, it's because I am just getting back to Will P, who's just messaged. And he will be on in a few moments' time, so I will recap everything just to remind him. So if you have to listen to it again, I do apologise. What one are we going for here, guys? We've got 3 Cessnas. Is that the one you want to go for? A Cessna? Is that what you're going for? A Cessna 400. We'll go for that one. No, we're wrong on that one. So, the first one you got correct. I thought you got the answers at the end. You don't. The first one was the Piper J3 Club. Number 2 was... That one was number 2. You just went for a Cessna. Alright. It sounded like you... Then did you hear what I said? Sounded like you were going to the toilet for a Cessna. Not like the Lauder who went for a number 9 in the Lulu yesterday. But you got that one wrong there, guys. You said a Cessna. It wasn't. It was a Lancer IV. Not a Cessna. Ignore me. I don't know why I'm making these planes sound like they're going to the toilet. Number 3. You've got to have a look at this one dead closely and decide what one it's going to be. But you've got to look at it deadly. You've got to look at dead good at it. And when Will P does come on in a minute, let's give him a nice welcome, guys. Because he's had a hard day at work, he's just said. So you've got to look at the plane and guess and the plane. Right, what's the choices? Right, the reason why I gave it a good time to look at it, because you've got to decide, is it a Cicata Trinidad? Is it a Vans RV4? Is it the Great Lakes 2T1A? Is it the Vans RV6? Is it the Vans RV8? Or is it the Pitts S1? Got to go now, Mike. Catch you tomorrow. No worries, Josh. You take care now. So, we are at number 3 in the quiz. And I will recap you in a moment. Will P. Even to Will P. Let's show our love and welcome Will P after a long day at work. So, you've got to... on this one, you've got to look at the plane dead good and decide what one it is. So you give a good look at the plane and then I'll tell you the options. So that's the plane. This one, is it Cicata Trinidad, a Vans RV4, a Great Lakes 2T1A? Is it a Vans RV6, a Vans RV8 or a Pitts S1? Beep, 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 beep. I heard the beep, beep before going past. I think it might have been Will P. So I know what it is. So I'll go for it. No, I went for Cicata Trinidad and it wasn't. It's a Pitts S1. I did do two quizzes before this, Will. So you'll have to watch back and see what they were because I can't find them now. But I'll show you the ones that we've had on here so far. Right, and just before I crack on to the next question, good evening to Paul, living at large. Good evening to Will P. See you later, Josh. Thank you for tuning in. See you later, Alex. I hope you're well, Russ. Just to remind everyone, no live show Saturday with Paul because of some unforeseen circumstances in work, and I'm needed in. The weather doesn't look great anyway, so we will be rescheduling, and I do apologise to Living at Large for having to reschedule it, but I hope you look after yourself, Paul, and I'll see you soon. That's why I'm live now, but don't forget to draw tomorrow in our weekly chat. So, this is where we're up to on this quiz anyway, Mr. P. So, you've got to look at the plane and name the airline. So, that was the first one, and there's 20 questions to this one. That one was a Piper J3 Club. Number 2, that was the plane there. And that one was a Lancer IV. Number 3, and that one was the Pitts S1, and we're up to number 4. So what we're doing, and I'm going to start doing something like this anyway with quizzes and true and false. You look at the plane and then it gives you a load of options to pick from of what the plane is. So here's number 4. So that's the plane. And the options are a Piper Cherokee 140, the Pitts S1, the Vans RV8, is it the Beechcraft Musketeer, is it the Vans RV4, is it the Grumman Tiger, or is it a Piper Arrow? I've never seen the plane and I've never heard of any of them, but what one is it? What one should we go for? So there's the plane. And to make it easier, I'll do it in letters, so pick one. For A is Piper Cherokee, B, Pitts S1, C, the Vans RV8, D, the Beechcraft Musketeer, E is the Vans RV4, F is the Grumman Tiger, or G, the Piper Arrow. So there's the... So Kyle went for A. Anyone else? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. F. The Tiger. A and F. D. Yes. It's a guess. Right. Unless we get another one now. Another letter. If we get another F, we'll go for F. If we get another E, we'll go for E. So we've got one of each so far. So one more vote of one more letter. And we'll go for it. I would say... I'll go for the B. Anyone else? I got a letter there. The more votes we go for, the answer. What did Will P say? So he said F. The tiger. How is everyone? We're going to go for the B deck because it does look like the last plane. So the answer was C. So that was the Vans RV8. The wheel. I'm doing a wheelie tomorrow. So we're on to question 5. Here we go. Look at the plane. I'll give you the answers in a minute. So that's the plane. Is it a Grumman Tiger? Is it a Glass Free? Is it a Piper Dakota? A Piper Pacer? A Piper Colt? Or a Cirrus SR20? So there's the plane. I'm flying without wings. Beep beep. Looks like a Piper. Yes, I say that. But which one? A Dakota, a Pacer, or a Colt? Piper Colt, just a guess. Oh, and by the way, I did recap earlier. I did put the channel on my page, on my group. Do head over to YouTube and give Kyle a subscribe on YouTube because he will be bringing his own videos to help alongside the channel. Bits and bobs from Liverpool and wherever. But do go over there and give him a subscribe. Let's show our love and make him feel good. A Piper, so I've got a Colt, a coat. Okay, we'll go for Colt. No, it was a Piper Dakota. Here is number 6, and it's a weird one. No worries, Kyle. You support me, I support you, and all the great work you've done so far. You deserve your numbers, mate. Can't fault you enough for your efforts and your hard work. So there's the plane. Get the beers in though for the 3-hour show tomorrow, maybe 4. Is it a Piper Lance, a Piper Arrow, a Beechcraft Debonair, a Piper Cherokee 140, a Balanca Viking, or the Tiger? I'd say so. Will P. Will P. Alright, Will, how are you anyway, mate? You're alright. Unfortunately, Will, I won't be at the airport on Saturday. Tomorrow will be the last show for the week. But if I'm feeling kind, I'll do a check-up on the week. But I don't think I will be, but we'll see. So, a Piper Arrow. No, it's a Piper Cherokee 140. Not an Arrow. This one looks good. Nope, nothing coming. For what? There's the next plane. But what is it? Is it an Luscombe 8A, a Piper J3 Cub, an Aviat Husky, an American Champion Scout, a Morley M7, or a Piper PA11 Club? Not having any luck with these small aircrafts, mate. You're learning, Kyle. You're learning, mate. Just like me. I haven't heard of any of them myself. I've never heard, it's just like saying, I've never heard of Will P. I've never heard him. I don't know half of these planes anyway, but I'm learning. But now I'm starting to get to know Will P. Never heard of him, no, until now. No worries, I'm struggling. At the end of the day, guys, it's the taking part that counts. And you're learning. We're all learning. And that's what I want to do differently. As I say, do things different. And we all learn. Yeah, might not know the aeroplanes. I didn't know who Will P was until then. Will P is that famous driver. He's famous for the beep beep. So what are we going for here? The Piper. Are we the J3 or the Piper PA11? Luscombe, right. But Will P should know these with the amount of 50,000 photos he's got on his computer and laptop. No, the answer wasn't the Luscombe. It was the Piper, and it was the Piper PA11. This one got similar planes at Liverpool, but what one is it? I'll give you that one, Russ, because you did say Piper. So that one is the Cirrus SR20, the Cessna 177, the Piper Dakota, the Vans RV10, the Cessna 175, the Diamond DA40, the Cessna 172, or the Cessna 182. Yeah, Will P. Here's one for you, mate. The Cessna, is it the Cessna 172, the Cessna 175, the Cessna 177, or the Cessna 182, the 82. Here's one for you, mate. You said you want to come off the buses and go on the planes. Well, you can still go on the 82s, but you'll be flying a plane. Whee! Would you rather fly the Cessna 82 or drive the 82 bus? Whee! That's one for you, Will. And if you don't say 82, then it's a beep beep goodbye. The 182. So you've got a 177, the 175, 175. What did Will P say? Oh, the 175. I can't believe he didn't say the 182. One driver for the 82. 182. Yeah, I've got the pilot in this plane as well, look. Is it Will P? Is that Will P there we can see in the plane? Is that Will P, everyone? You can see the pilot there. Is that Will P? Alright, mate. Is your name Will P? And the registration on that one is DEGFF. I'm surprised the registration isn't D-WWP. Right, so what are we going for? Cessna. Which one though, Russ? Are you going for the 75, the 77, the 72, or are you going for Will's one, the 82? 175. I'll laugh if this comes off the 82 now, let's see. The answer was the Cessna 172. So if you said the 72, then you're correct. No one said it anyway. I can't believe Will P. Right, this is a nice one. What is it? We have a laugh though. We've had a laugh on this. Not far out though. It's an Arriva double-decker. Well, you ask Will P that one. I I was happy when I seen that pilot. I was going to say, is his name Will P? So that's the plane. And the answers are Aviat Husky, a Piper Pacer, the Cessna 180, the Taylorcraft BD12, the Dinson 108, the Cessna 170, the Luscombe 8A, or the Cessna 140. Don't think I'd get many passengers on that, Alma. No. You know, the only passenger you'll have is me and Kyle, maybe. You can fly me to work, Will. Just drop me off in Calderstones Park. I won't mind. Yup, Mum, Dad and the goat. If Will P had that plane, he'd be flying the whole country. He could be my pilot, you know, so I can fly to every airport across the country and bring you the best live shows. Go down under. So what are we going for? The Cessna. We'll go for the 180A, the 80 bus. Oh no, it's the Cessna 170. So that one was the Cessna 170. Question number 10. That's the plane there. Is it the Vans RV8, the Diamond DA40, the Diamond DA20, the Beechcraft Skipper, the Grumman Tiger, the Cirrus SR20, or the Vans RV10? And I've got an idea which one it is, because one of them comes into Liverpool. Will P's right. Nope, Kyle, you're wrong. And Will P knows which one I'm on about, don't you, Will? But not in this colour. And I'll give you the hint, Will. It always comes into Liverpool. You've got a picture of it, and there's a couple of videos on it on my channel. And it's got the rugby badge on it. Do you know which one I'm on about? With the rugby team logo on it. Correct. DA40, the Diamond. And the one that I'm on about, it's on my channel, so have a look. It's the same plane as that. And Kyle, go and check it out because you'll love it. And I will share it onto my channel after this. It's in that plane, but the colour of it is silver. And it's got the Sale Sharks rugby badge on it. And the registration on that one for Liverpool has got... I can't remember what the first one is, but it's got the team name, Sale. This one is question 11. It's to Sale, yeah. I think it was, yeah. And we will be ending this live show after this. We got 8 more questions to go. So you got the plane there. And they have been live for 135 minutes. So we have been live since 6:30. So you're looking at like nearly 2 hours 15 already. But we have had a good 2 hours. So you got the plane there. You got the Piper Comanche, the Piper Twin Comanche, the Geiger, the Piper Colt, the Beechcraft Bonanza. My show's been a bonanza tonight. Or the Belanca Vikings. And yes, Kyle, who is watching, And I know which one he's going to go for now. He's going to go for the Blanca Vikings because he supports Witness. Witness Vikings. The Piper Comanche yet? I think so. I'm just waiting for Kyle to come up and go, up the Vikings. Got 2 Pipers. I'm still waiting for Kyle. I don't know what he's typing right now. Whatever the one was, Vikings. Wordless. I thought you would. The one. Blanca Vikings. The Blanca Vikings. The Comanche though. But the ones that went for Comanche, is it the twin one or are you going for the other one? So you got Piper Comanche or the Piper Twin Comanche. Which one? The Comanche, yeah. Which one are you going for, Russ? The normal one or the twin one? Right, let's have a look. You're correct, Will. The Piper Comanche. I like this one though, number 12. I like this one. Look at it. I like the livery on that. Is that one an American Champion Citabria, American Champion Scout, the Mall M7, the Grumman Tiger, the American Champion Super Decathlon, or the Cessna 140? So which one are you going for? American Champion Citabria, American Champion Scout, the Mall M7, the Grumman Tiger, the American Champion Super Decathlon, or the Cessna 140? Will P's on fire. Na 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 na. Will P's on fire. Ooh. Na 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 na. The 82's on fire. Na 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 na. 82's on fire. Blaming buses lately though. The American Champion Scout, let's have a look. Wrong. The answer was the American Champion Super Decathlon. Number 13, we're down to the last 6 now. And then we'll be ending tonight's live show. Name this plane. Is it the Luscombe 8A, the Taylorcraft BD12, the Stinson 108, the Mall N7, the Piper Tri-Pacer, or the Piper Pacer? The Mall. You love mauling the beers, Will. You love mauling the bus. That's why the buses take so long. Because you love mauling them. So, is it the Luscombe, the Taylorcraft, the Stinson, the Mall, the Piper Tri-Pacer, or the Piper Pacer? And while we await, thank you to everyone. We are coming to the end of the stream, so thank you to everyone who has tuned in tonight. Hit the likes, commented, showed some love. Thank you. I wasn't organised properly, so I didn't think the live stream would go on this long. But, you know, with you guys, you've been so great tonight. I've recapped what's gone on over the last couple of days and gone on about the channel, and I've found a couple of quizzes and games here, so I hope you've all enjoyed them, and I hope you're all gonna tune in tomorrow night from 6 o'clock for the weekly chat, the draw, with your beers, your chippy teas, your sweets, your crisps, whatever. And don't forget, there's no show with Paul, so that will be rescheduled. But let's crack on with the rest of these last 6. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you to Kyle, Josh, Russ, Alex, Denise, me nan, everyone for tuning in and showing the support. Thank you so much. I love yous all. So we're going for the Pacer, the Taylorcraft, and the Stinson. We'll go for the Stinson. The answer was the Piper Tri-Pacer. This one is number 14. It was a bit like similar to the first question, but there we go. Way out there, that was my second guess. Well, you only get one guess, La. But anyway, if you've enjoyed tonight's show, do hit the like and leave a comment and show some love. And once again, thank you to all for tuning in and look forward to tomorrow. Thank you, Kyle, especially to you, mate. So what are we going for on this one? You've got the American Champion Scout, the Cessna 140, the Piper J3 Cub, the Stinson 108, the Taylorcraft BD12, or the Piper Pacer. Have to laugh at the 339 and the JJ. I feel the BA pilot has been given instructions to beat the Virgin's plane. So what is it anyway? We're down to the last 5 now. So the Cub, we'll go for the Cub. Correct, Will P. Piper J3 Cub. Correct. And that one, that photo was taken in Krakow. It was taken in Krakow. This one's a nice livery and I flippin' love it. I think I was right, it's a plane. No, was it? Is it a plane? Is it? I thought it was an helicopter. Before we get to the answers, look at the livery. What are you rating that out of 10? I give it a 10. Because you've got a light blue and you've got a dark blue. It's still the same as the light blue, but it's a bit darker. And it's got light blue on the wing, on the winglet there. Out of 10. Lovely livery. Will P, have a word with yourself, mate. A 7. What are you giving that, Russ? I'm giving that a 10. That deserves more than 7. Or are you half asleep? 9? Good. 7.5. I'll let you have 7.5. But 7. I don't know what the difference is like, but... So that plane is a Vans RV10, a Lancer Evolution. Mike, have words with yourself, mate. A Glacier 3, a Cessna 400 TTX, a Cirrus SR22, or a Lancer IV. disgusted. $6.5, 7.5. Will P, you know what I'm rating you out of 10, mate? I'm giving you 2.2. And you know what I'm giving your bus service and you as a bus driver, I'm giving you 1 out of 10, mate. 100. So what are we going for? The SR22. The Lancer IV it is. This one, bit looks like Noddy's plane. It's number 16, so we got 4. Look at that for a plane. This is Will's plane, this. Is that one a Sia Aya Marchetti SF260, a Lancia IV, a Varga 2150, a Vans RV8, a Sakata Trinidad, or the ZZAW Sport Cruiser. That's the plane. Is it the Sia Aya Marchetti 260, the Lancia IV, the Varga 2150, the Vans RV8, the Sakata Trinidad, or the CZAW Sports Cruiser? I think it looks like a sports cruiser, don't you? Make way for Noddy! Noddy! Right, we'll go for that sports cruiser and see. Does it look like that? It was the Sia Aya Marchetti SF260, it was. The Marchetti it was. And it was in Klein Brogel Air Base in Belgium. Last 3 now, guys. I quite like these, you know. Having the photo of the week, a quiz night, a weekly chat and 2 live shows. And then a premiere. That's taking up half of the week, innit? But, you know, bringing the best content to the Planespotting Mike live. Something differently for all you wonderful Planespotting followers. Gonna have to come up for a name of use for the channel. Like the Lancashire Hot Pots music band that I follow for the men. A group of men, like the men's, for the men fans, they call you cockers. And for the ladies in the band, they call you cockettes. So you're gonna have to come up with a name for use. Like men spotters and lady spotters. So any ladies in the watching, lady spotters, like ladybirds. The women could be ladybirds. We could be the lady boys, lazy boys and ladybirds. That's what I'm gonna call you. Come on, ladybirds and lazy boys. What's the answer to this plane? Diamond DA40, a Beechcraft Skipper, a Vans RV8, a Cirrus SR20, the Vans RV10, the Diamond DA20, or the Grumman Tiger. I'm only joking, I won't call you anything. An Airfix. Not Lady Boys, Mikey, that's something else. An Airfix. It's not a Twix. It was the Diamond DA20. Have you noticed the difference? Ladyboy's Thai special. Oh. The Diamond DA20. 2 to go. The last 2, and then that's me for the night. Oh, how sad. So long, farewell. There we go. Will P, you're on fire, mate. And you've only been in the live about 20 minutes. So what's that one? Is it a Cessna 120, a Cessna 140, the American Champion Scout, the American Champion Citabria, the American Champion Decathlon, or the Mall M7? Cessna 140, let's see. Wrong. The American Champion Citabria. And it's a private jet. Number 19, one to go after this. That plane. And the answer to that is a Cessna 150, a Taylorcraft BD12, a Cessna 140, a Cessna 152, a Vans RV10, a Piper Pacer, a Luscombe 8A, or a Cessna 172. Unfortunately, there's no 82. And unfortunately, I nearly dropped the laptop. I don't want to be taking it back to Argos, will I, to be getting fixed? Cessna 150, Cessna 140. Small plane finally got one right. Well done, Mikey. So we've got a Cessna 140 and a Cessna 150. Let's try the 150. Wrong. It's a Cessna 152. Last but not least, last one of the night. And last one before we end the show. What is this plane? Is it a Piper J3 Cub, a Taylorcraft BD12, a Piper Pacer, a Stinson 108, a Luscombe 8A, and a Cessna 140? And we will be ending on this because it is 9 o'clock, so the entries are now open for next week's photo of the week. So do get your photos in. You can post them on my page or send them by message on Facebook. You can message me, Alex, Kyle, Will P, and we'll get them entered for you. Instagram me, just post it or send me it or message Josh. So we will be putting the post out in a moment after this live show to let people know. So you've got a Piper J3, Taylorcraft BD12, a Piper Pacer, a Stinson 108, or a Luscombe 8A, or a Cessna 140. J3, let's have a look. Wrong, it's not the J3. It is the Stinson 108, and that is the end of the quiz. We got The results, not good enough. Not good enough, guys. Out of 20, you got 4 right out of 20. 20% out of 100. Not good enough. Unfortunately, we had no idea of half of them anyway, but the taking part that counts. I hope you've all enjoyed them quizzes. If you do like them and want me to do more, then comment below or let us know on the pages and we'll look into some more. And as I've just said, the photo of the week is now open. So if Kyle's watching or Mikey wants to put up a post, I will be anyway. But if you want to put anything out saying about the photo of the week, please do. Or if Kyle wants to put the post up about the photo of the week, you can do. If Will wants to put one up about the... Let's put it up. Get it out there, guys. We will be rescheduling Paul show. Don't forget, photos of the week is now closed, but we'll announce them winners tomorrow. Next week is now open, so get your entries and send me your photos. I don't care about Manchester United. They're winning. I don't care. My phone vibrating there. It's only Man U. I don't want to know. Great fun watching you all guessing. We had a laugh there, and Will P had a great laugh with you, mate, over that 82 playing there. You got mine for next week. As I just said, I have got some of them for next week, but please just send me them again just to make sure, because I've got loads of photos there, so people have sent photos and I can't remember who they are, so do just send me a picture and so I can sort them out. But anyway, I hope you have all enjoyed this stream. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hitting the like and commenting. That's me for tonight. So, and I'll see you all tomorrow at 6 o'clock for the chat and the draw, and then a nice week off. But I'm still working. Great quizzes. Will pay. Do check out the quizzes that we did before because it was good. Take care, Mike. Very enjoyable stream. I'll be live from 6 till about 9 o'clock anyway. Look forward to the next one. Yes, don't forget, I wasn't planned properly tonight. It was only on the last minute, but we've done well. Thank you guys anyway. I'm going to head off now and have a cup of tea, a piece of toast, and watch some telly for a bit and upload the posts. I'll catch the tail end again. Anyway, yeah. You might as well, Will. Last show tomorrow for the week. See you all. Thank you for watching. Love you all. See you tomorrow.